Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everybody. I'm sure that you all are perfectly fine. In this video, we will talk about the idiomatic expressions. Idioms or idiomatic expressions are a type of informal language that have a meaning different from the meaning of the words in the expression. If I give an example, say for example, if I say, hold your tongue. Now, this idiom doesn't actually mean that you're required to stick your fingers in your mouth and grab your tongue. It simply means that you shouldn't talk. People hold their tongues when they are in situations where they want to talk, but it would be wise if they didn't. So while their tongue is ready to do some talking, they hold it and don't say anything. I have started a series of important idioms and it will help everyone, I'm sure. So let's talk about the very first idiom in the list, which is a bird's eye view. Well, what is the meaning of this idiomatic expression? It means that to see something from above, or a broad picture of something, a broad view of a particular situation. For example, the top of this building must offer a bird's eye view of whole city. Example number 2, you can have best bird's eye view if you sit in a hot air balloon. And third example, they are admiring the bird's eye view. Okay, ji. A man of his word. Well, you all are required to take a look on the picture. What comes in your mind? What could be the possible meaning of this idiom? Well, the meaning of this idiom is a man who keeps promises and who can be trusted. For example, our great leader Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah was a man of his word. Number 2, he is a man of his word. Example number 3, you can trust Tommy, he is a man of his word. Our next idiom is a man of letters. Now, the meaning of this idiom is a scholar or a literary person or professional writer like our national poet, Sir Dr. Allama Muhammad Iqbal. And here are some examples. Number 1, Allama Iqbal was a man of letters, no doubt. Francis Bacon was a man of letters and a refined scholar of his time. The next idiom is a red letter day, so let me help you out. The red letter day, what could be the meaning of this idiom? A red letter day means a special or important day. It can be an occasion like an anniversary or a birthday. Examples: tomorrow is my red letter day, so I will invite all of my friends. Number 2, after the death of her husband, Aunt Jennifer prefers to celebrate her red letter day alone. It's so sad. Next idiom, bone of contention. The meaning of the word contention is a conflict, discord, or a heated disagreement. So the meaning of this idiom, bone of contention, actually it means that a reason of disagreement, something that people disagree or argue about. Here are some examples. Number 1, grandpa's will was a bone of contention for the whole family. Example number 2, money is a common bone of contention in marriages. Example number 3, the beautiful girl has now become a bone of contention between the two best friends of college. Let's talk about another idiom, a bolt from the blue. A bolt from the blue means an unexpected event or something unusual that happens unexpectedly, and that something unusual is typically annoying. For example, let us pray the pandemic disappears. It came as a bolt from the blue in 2020. Example number 2, the recent tsunami came as a bolt from the blue and destroyed everything. A bolt is actually a thunderbolt from the blue. That is a blue sky without clouds, which means that there is no chance of lightning or thunderbolts. That is the reason why this idiom, a bolt from the blue, means a sudden or unexpected event or news. Well, the next idiom is fair weather friend. A fair weather friend means a friend who is not reliable in difficult times, who leaves you or does not stand by you at your tough times. Examples: I'm looking for a loyal friend and not a fair weather friend. Example number 2, a fair weather friend will leave you when you need him the most. Third example, you cannot trust Tommy. He is a fair weather friend. Okay, ji, let's talk about the idiom blue blood. Blue blood refers to a member of an upper class family, an aristocrat, a person from a family that has a high social status, or we can say a privileged class person. Examples: a blue blood cannot understand the pain of being poor. Her attitude proves that she has blue blood flowing through her veins. And third example, the prince of the royal family will not marry any girl who has no blue blood in her veins. Our next idiom is a fish out of water. A fish out of water means to be in an unusual situation, being uncomfortable or restless, or falling into a state of confusion. Here are the examples. Number 1, I felt like a fish out of water in my new college. Number 2, he felt like a fish out of water among the celebrities. Example number 3, Jimmy was feeling like a fish out of water in the gathering because he knew no one there. Next idiom, white elephant. What is the meaning of this idiom? An expensive but useless item. Here are the examples. This old Mercedes is a white elephant for me now. Jeremy invested his savings in the business, which turned into a white elephant. I'm sure that you must have got an idea about the meaning of this idiom. All ears, it means that you are eager to listen with full attention and vigilance. Here are the examples. Number 1, kids in my class were all ears when I was telling them a story. Example number 2, there was a pin drop silence in the courtroom and everybody was all ears as the robber started to confess his crime. Our next idiom is at sixes and sevens. At sixes and sevens is used to show a state of confusion or uncertainty. Furthermore, this idiom also refers to a disagreement between two parties. Examples are: number 1, his wife was away and the house was at sixes and sevens. Example number 2, I am at sixes and sevens right now as I don't know what to do. And third example, I don't want to be at sixes and sevens with you. The next idiom is blue-eyed boy. It can also be a blue-eyed girl. This idiom refers to a person who is highly regarded by someone else. A blue-eyed boy is one who receives special treatment from a person in authority or from a person in power. For example, Michael Jackson was the media's blue-eyed boy. Example number 2, Dalton was always a blue-eyed boy in the school. And third example, he is a teacher's blue-eyed boy. Now, talk about our final idiomatic expression of today's lecture, cool as cucumber. It means that a composed, calm and relaxed person. Here are the examples. Number 1, she was as cool as cucumber even when she caught red-handed stealing money from drawer. Second example, Mr. Francis is as cool as cucumber even when he speaks in front of hundreds of people. That's all for today. I'm sure that you have learned something new. Keep on visiting my channel for such videos. I will upload the second lecture of the series soon. Until then, take care and Allah Hafiz.